Hello, everybody, and welcome to the second match we have scheduled this North American morning between TheUrnator and DK3 or Ooinu3. And if you thought the first match we had between Demolition and Pletty was going to be a close race, this is probably going to be even closer. These two runners are incredibly good. They've been running this game for quite a long time, and we're just spoiled this morning for good matches. I'm TG. I'll be commentating this run. Joining me is Thomas. How are you doing?
Once again, it's me. Originally, it's gonna be another commentator, but he's not available, so it's us again.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, TheUrnator and Ooinu and DK3 both have incredibly low times in this game. Both of them with, I believe, low 28s. DK3 is running a 29, sorry. And TheUrnator is running a 28.45, so a 15-second PB difference between these two runners. So we're in for an absolute treat. TheUrnator is going to be doing a very weird route compared to what we normally see from Amazing Mirror runners. He's going to be doing Mega Titan second. So
yeah, because Mega Titan is rather a easy 7 among the others, and that's when the mission. Yeah.
I'm being told DK3 has an unsubmitted 28.47. So oh my goodness. This is going to be really good. All right, we're off.
Countdown is already done, and we are on already. Yeah, yes.
All right, so I'll explain again. This opening section is an intro tutorial, and we're going to have two quick tricks, one right after the other. The first one TheUrnator is going to attempt here is gate skip, misses the button. DK3 passes him. And then right after this room, both our runners will be going for wheel mix, knocking the Cupid into the Sword Knight. Oh no! DK3 getting wheel first try, TheUrnator having to do it again. That red Kirby wasting time.
Second try.
Second try. So,
don't lose any time, that's all I think.
So how mixes in this game work is that the ability roulette starts at the same place every time, depending on the first enemy that enters your mouth before you swallow. So getting that wheel mix is a 4-frame trick, and it's all about timing where it is. And our runners want wheel because it is the fastest way to travel horizontally through a room. So we're going to see a lot of tight wheel movement from both runners. TheUrnator off to a pretty shaky start right now. He got hit in the first intro room, and he's on second try wheel mix, so he's got a bit of a hole to dig himself out of.
And this is still better than his previous race. I think he got like I don't know how many tries will mix he get. Yeah.
And he still won. I'm not going to talk about that.
Sure. Why train? The train was beginning for both runners. I think that waste. And yeah, TheUrnator just seems to practice muscle. He's just using his muscle memory in the old days, and still doing so well. Consider that epic.
Right. So that Frosty fight was taken care of by getting rid of Wheel for a split second, getting a double star off those two Waddle Dees, and finishing off Frosty with 3 additional hits. So although Wheel is the fastest way to Wheel is the fastest way to travel horizontally through rooms, and Wheel is probably the most busted in Amazing Mirror than it is in any other Kirby game. You're invincible as you're traveling through it. You can only get hit out of it if you're turning. And it's just constantly...
More talk about Squeeze Squad. Anyways, one of the most powerful ability.
Alright, we're gonna be ditching Wheel here for Stone, because Stone absolutely ruins the first boss of the game, Stone Golem. 3 double hit drops instantly kills King Golem here. And DK3 with a 257 King Golem, that is very good, at least by this commentator's standards. TheUrnator about 10 seconds or so behind. And if we call back to call back to that Demolition Plenty match, it basically all came down to a mix in Dark Mind. So you really don't want to be losing these tenths of a seconds, these seconds to bonks right now. The stakes are really too high and the skill cap is way too narrow between these two runners.
I'm ready to do a different route in that world. It's all to going left.
Yeah, I believe it is runner preference which side you decide to do. So,
and there's not much major difference around there.
So an Amazing Mirror, once you're done the first linear sequence to King Gollum, the game opens up and you can do the remaining 7 bosses in any order. Looks like DK3 is on his way to the carrot side. We'll see TheUrnator follow him.
Yeah, both of them are doing a way different route than anyone else did. Definitely.
Where is TheUrnator? Oh wait, I'm dumb. Never mind me. So this
Castle, I guess.
This could mean any one of 3 things. They could be going for Mega Titan first. They could be going for hands first, or they would be going for Whiz first. Although most runners generally save Whiz for last, since it is one of the easiest segments in the whole run. I already know that TheUrnator is doing Mega Titan first, since he has a really weird route, in my opinion, but...
Sure.
Alright, we're grabbing these sections so that we can return to this gate later for Carrot Castle, and DK3 is going up to Candy! And TheUrnator's doing Mega Titan. So the reason...
going at what the
So the reason I find doing Mega Titan first confusing is that Mega Titan is the only boss in this run that you're going to defeat with Wheel. So generally, you want to save warp after the mirror cutscene fades to white. We saw them do that after King Gollum. However, you fight Mega Titan with Wheel, and it's actually faster to watch the Kirby Dance cutscene, keep Wheel, and respawn at the hub. Usually, though, people follow this up by doing a boss or segment that's found right next to the place you respawn at the hub. But since TheUrnator entered through the East Rainbow Route Mirror, he's going to respawn there, so he's going to take a little bit of time to wheel down to the South Gate rather than instantly enter a mirror like other Mega Titan, like other segments done after Mega Titan. Okay, DK3 doing Whiz first. Excellent work there. If you don't get that mix, which is a very difficult mix to get, the usual strat is to beat Whiz with Hammer, but...
I don't know if DK3 did that. I thought that maybe the one of the way we won't see in this race is the Hammer mix.
Oh, DK3 having a bit of problems with this fight, though.
Yeah, he easily lost his time stage by getting Hammer already.
Goodness. Oh my goodness.
What is this pattern?
One last swing.
TheUrnator may catch up now. But yeah, we won't clearly see who's leading definitely because the rounds are different. And so you reach the tracker to determine which boss they defeated. And we can kind of estimate how well they go.
Well, DK3's definitely lost a lot of time on that Whiz fight, Hammer or not. Not the super cleanest thing I've ever seen. Okay, TheUrnator going through this room. This room is a bit scary, but excellent work there. Man, I should copy that strat, actually. That was sick. Normally, I'm not fast enough, and that last roly-poly beats me, and I get scaredy.
Yeah, and yeah, DKV's doing Hammer as super one because yeah, the hands are really challenging set, and it's one of the most challenging movement phase in this game. And yeah, we will see him doing Frosty there, and he's got a good pattern as Frosty watch to him, so he can easily use those things to kill him.
Yeah, that was an excellent Frosty fight there by DK3. So these are very different routes from... I hesitate to use the word normal since everybody has different strategies and preferences when it comes to routing this game. But usually runners do Radish Runes and defeating Dark Meta Knight and Moly first and second just because of the RNG involved in those two boss fights. Moly loves wasting your time and Meta Knight loves randomly blocking your attack so they do no damage. So runners opt to get those segments out of the way first so they know whether or not to reset their run due to bad RNG. However, that doesn't really apply. That reasoning doesn't really apply to a race when you have to do the segment no matter what. So
I think there's someone who ought to try to do the same route as the opponent did. Is that Yamanu or what? That's always purpose.
TheUrnator having a bit of trouble in the Radish vertical room.
DK3 did the fast strat in that star maze.
Yeah, very, very good fast strat there. Alright, so this Master Hand fight that DK3 is going into is far more annoying than the one that you fight in Radish Ruins because it is hovering ever so out of the reach of a regular mid-wheel jump. So you have to keep jumping and wheeling if you don't get a good attack pattern.
And now you may see how annoying the Meta Knight could be.
Oh, not
Wow,
that annoying!
that's
TheUrnator ripping up apart! Oh, unfortunately, it doesn't get a good hit there. But,
almost perfect until the final few hits left.
oh, there's two blocks!
Yes, but that's still very decent. It could be way worse sometimes.
Indeed, very good Meta Knight there by TheUrnator. Alright, so for the... Oh, he's gonna do Gobbler next. So here's the mix. First try. So what that mix just did was saved a load of time, and by a load I mean around 5 to 6 seconds. That takes out one segment of the run where you have to go to the Rainbow East Mirror and get Wheel. So that was a sick little flop there. Over on DK3's side is he's using Missile to get through this room. Missile is the fastest way to vertically travel through rooms in this game. However, it is very difficult to use on a D-pad depending on what you're using. So Master Hand
for the hands fight. As you can see, you can killing both hand is one of them question things.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Oh yeah. So that's very quick fight definitely.
If you have really good luck, the hands will immediately do the slamming fist attack that creates rock ability stars, and that allows you to absolutely destroy the hands boss. However, that is up to the hands deciding to do that attack, so fire is your first standby. DK3 choosing not to do the mix.
Still a rather new tactics, maybe he's not confident to do it so far.
That's fine.
And there's a very nice boss fight with Wheel.
Alright, TheUrnator.
If you unfortunately lost Wheel earlier, then you may just call your ally Kirby to help you out, or you can grab bombs earlier in that room.
TheUrnator
in the water.
Yeah, TheUrnator with first try UFO mix there. Excellent work. You can either get UFO or fire. They are quite coincidentally, they're right beside each other in the ability wheel, making that trick an 8-frame instead of a 4-frame trick. The whole point there
is way more challenging.
It also relies on your friendly Kirby's playing ball with you, so it's not super great. We'll see if DK3.
No, my skip don't be nice to ally Kirby to help you in third skip, right? What's happening? But yeah, third skip is the original stress for that sequence skip, which makes many runners in the early days would do the Gobbler way earlier than runners nowadays do.
Great damage boost there by TheUrnator, and you can do a fun little thing there and float right into that one tile gap without any problems. Alright, DK3, UFO mix. Easiest trick in the game. Editor's note, it's not. I just like saying that. Alright, Ooinator is going to pick up Stone from that Rocky, and he's hoping to keep it all the way until Gobbler. Stone absolutely destroys Gobbler, as it does every other boss in this game, it seems. However, between him and the boss right now is a swimming room, and if he gets hit, he'll lose Stone, and he'll lose a lot of time. At this high of a level, I don't think we'll have any of our runners have a problem with this room, but you never know. Whoa! Okay. I had maximum faith in Ooinator there. So it's really hard to tell which one of these two runners is ahead because of how different their routes is. I want to say that it's like, because at one hand, DK3 already has Candy done, which is one of the longer segments in the game.
But Ooinator did a Meta Knight.
Yeah, that too. So it's
And
really
Titan's
difficult to tell.
slightly longer than this, I think.
I want to say that Ooinator's ahead, but don't quote me on that.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Ooinator gonna do Moldy next.
Alright, that chip playing ball, that's nice. Ooinu3 picking up Stone for the Gobbler fight. Alright, so coming up for Ooinator is he's going to be fighting Molly. Now, Molly can be very temperamental and decides just to completely waste your time depending on what patterns you get. And there's two abilities you can fight him with. You can either fight him with Hammer, which you pick up from this bonker's fight, or you can use Throw from the ability statue in this room. Ooinator's opting to use Hammer. Throw is faster if you get the best RNG where Molly throws something and then stays out for a bit longer. However, Hammer is pretty good if Molly decides to waste your time on the ground because you can use those upswings. And Ooinator's right there! Very good Hammer, Molly.
Yeah, the perfect pattern for the optimal pattern for both strats, basically.
That synced mirror time right there.
That's epic. That is doing a boss more.
So I wanted to bring this up. The reason Ooinator is Mega Titan before Candy is because he really doesn't like missing out on the wheel he just grabbed right now. Grabbing that wheel instead of from the regular East place loses you out on time. And if you're doing the Gobbler wheel mix thing, you go straight to Candy most of the time, or you go straight to Wiz with wheel, and you miss out on that potential save.
On the spike row.
Oh my goodness, the madman!
Oh,
Perfect!
Once again, we saw it earlier in the morning.
So what most runners do is they discard their ability, swallow it, and fat Kirby through that cannon room so that if they miss time at press and get fired in the wrong direction, they do not lose their ability. But obviously that wastes time, and DK3 is not into that. It's for sure a Chad move, as the kids these days say.
Ooinator also get a good pattern for boss team.
Very, very good.
Very, very good.
DK3 fighting Mega Titan.
Unfortunately, don't get the reverse hit, I think. But yeah, this is still a good Titan first form. And how's the Titan head goes?
Very good Titan head.
Very good.
Yes.
So it's still difficult to tell because Ooinator is still like a third of a candy and a full Radish Ruins ahead of DK3. We really won't know until the final mirror piece falls and we go into Dark Mind.
We won't taking some of the switches as we won't need them for the backtracking in the later on.
DK3 is going down to
And I
Radish.
think we don't see all one is taking the switches
Oh
earlier.
no! DK3 just lost wheel and he's off resetting! Oh my goodness! That might turn the tide of this whole race.
Oh, true. Where did he lost wheel, by the way?
He lost wheel in the swimming section right as you enter Cabbage Cavern. So in the room he's about to enter right now. He accidentally went into the spikes. He was too close to the ceiling. Yeah, see, I'm doing very safe strats so it doesn't happen again. Speak about safe strats, Urnator's not doing any of that.
Very step place lost the wheel as the you lost time here and here. You can have backup strat to get the wheel was here, but maybe the one that don't know about it and it's kind of difficult to set it up, I would say.
DK3 was really early in the segment, so I think it would have been faster to soft reset rather than continue on without it.
No, I mean he can get a backup wheel mix there.
Oh, okay.
But maybe just don't know how to do it.
Instead of going all the way back to Rainbow East. Gotcha. Okay. Did I talk about hit lag this race?
No.
Okay, so, wheel might be really cool and sweet, but whenever you run into an enemy, every single hit is going to cause frames of lag. I think it's up to 3 frames per hit, and although that might not seem like much, that really adds up over the course of the run. So as our runners are wheeling through all these rooms, you're going to see them try to avoid enemies as much as possible, jumping over all of them to avoid as many lag frames. Ooinator losing missile there on purpose? That looked like kiss for good luck.
No, this sounds like accidental key input, wrong inputs there. But yeah, there's lost a bit of time, definitely. You just blow up there, which is definitely very slow.
Alright, we're gonna have a very good idea of who's ahead right now since both runners are leaving Krakow for last. It looks like Ooinator is... wait, no, we still have Wiz. Okay, so after Ooinator fights Wiz, we should be able to see. Ah, the crouch not making it. DK3 having a very nice hand fight.
In the middle of the 2 hands, so definitely will take hits. And yeah, good mock hits. Nice finish there.
There you go. Ooinator, Krakow and Wiz left. Very easy segments. He's going to be taking on Krakow next. So, I don't know, I guess I don't know what I was talking about earlier. I guess we really won't know until we get Wiz last. So, some runners opt to get the Olive Ocean switch, which grants you access to a missile statue. However, using missile through this Krakow segment only saves time if you're really good with missile movement. Otherwise, a lot of runners just choose to use the ability list route until you get burning to get to the metal blocks.
And yeah, fun fact, even the current world record don't have the missile, though.
DK3 having a really good Meta Knight fight until that final hit, unfortunately. However, I think that was a bit cleaner than we saw Ooinator do it.
Well, which segment is slightly longer than the Molly segment, and both of them are doing Krakow right now, so yeah, it's still a very close race.
Very close.
Very close.
DK3 for last.
Krakow. We will see Shadow Kirby for one last time.
Alright, re-getting Wheel there wasn't a very big concern since you are going to discard Wheel for Stone here in a quick moment.
We'll need to, we'll get lucky and get invincibility candy in that Shadow Kirby, which is the 3 out of 1 chances.
Alright, so, I feel like a broken record saying that the strategy for the boss is to get 3 double-hit stone drops, but here we are at Krakow. The strat is to get 3 double-hit stone drops, and Ooinator does it pretty well. Krakow throwing those sparks around, wasting a tiny bit of time, but very good Krakow fight by Ooinator. DK3 right behind him.
This is how we getting Wheel there.
Alright, Ooinator just needs to defeat Wiz. Oh! DK3 getting candy!
We can catch up a little bit.
So the reason candy is...
You can see speed weapon stone there.
Yeah, look at that. With Candy, you can just run through Battlefire and save a bunch of time there.
And yeah, as you can just question in these statues.
Alright, well, DK3 have as good of a Krakow as Ooinator did. I think that was just a single. Nope, it was fine. Very, very, very good Krakow from DK3.
Later going into the Wiz fight. Let's see, will he attend the Hammer Mix? Definitely no. Because it's really difficult. I even set it up.
We're gonna see Wiz with Parasol here. Ooinator has a lot of time to gain on DK3 if this fight goes really well in his favor. DK3 had a not very great Wiz, unfortunately.
Let's see. So yeah, I think Ooinator is having a slight lead. As DK3 is still on the way to the multi fights. Let's see how this fight goes. Looks very decent so far. This is unfortunate.
Yeah, we're looking at, I want to say, a 20 to 30 second lead for Ooinator. He's wasting that lead though, so maybe I should keep my mouth shut.
Okay, so yeah, Ooinator is basically leading a multi fight. So let's see how the multi goes to DK3.
DK3 also used
Hammer. And yeah, it's definitely already losing time to Ooinator's.
There's 3 quick hits though, so it's not that bad.
True. So yeah, this is only around 20-second difference once again.
Ooinator's not skipping this cutscene.
Hey, what's it? Yeah, I don't. What happened to me?
Okay, so our runners are going to enter this fight and then soft reset, hoping to have the game say that you've watched this cutscene. You can skip it. Looks like Ooinator soft reset too early and wasn't able to press start to skip it. So we'll see DK3 gain a little bit of time. There we go. He skips the fight. That's time that Ooinator does not want to lose when it's this close. Oh, they're neck and neck here. DK3 got about, I want to say, like 10 seconds back because of that. Alright, so
this is Darkmine, and the strat here is doing the double star.
So yes, when Darkmine takes a hit from the double star, he reels back, which allows him to get hit by it a second time, instantly killing him, and we're going to be seeing that strategy used in the first 3 forms.
As we promised, this way is definitely way closer to the previous one so far.
So for the Darkmine 2 fight, you want to get up on that ledge so you can cover any pattern that Darkmine can throw at you, and you definitely do not want to be pushed off that ledge by a yellow Kirby. Yeah, very close. In this upcoming fight for Ooinator, the double star strategy is going to be used again, but if he gets lucky and Darkmine throws either an Ice Star or a Fire Star at him, he can grab that and skip the next interim section. So hopefully Darkmine will be good. Oh, only gets the single hit, Ooinator! Oh no!
DK3 could come back.
DK3 could come back. Oh, yes, not getting a good pattern though!
Bro, this is a train wreck. Both of them are not getting a good.
He's calling the boys!
Yeah, free, but
oh
yeah.
My god, earning the double star! Oh my god! Unfortunately, not getting ability of that Ooinator, this race slipping through his fingers. Can he have the DM4 to come back? Or will DK3 leave him in the dust?
Oh, that's dramatic moment once again.
Alright, so for Darkmine 4, the double star hit will not kill him. However, that's a good thing because this fight introduces green stars that when swallows triggers an automatic mix. Our runners are going to try to get UFO off of those green stars in order to better combat Darkmine 5. Ooh, not getting good luck here. No, there's one.
He misses.
Ooinator could come back. Oh, Ooinator didn't get the double star hit. Oh no!
They are both having a train wreck so far.
Oh my god, there's a green star for DK3, and there's UFO.
And Ooinator misses.
Alright, I think this might be a GG. That might be too early, but... Oh, gets hit by the green star. Urnator, no. There's a green star. Urnator has UFO. Alright, things have to go very badly for DK3 for Ooinu3 to get back in this race. Alright, we want UFO for this Dark Mind 5 fight because the fully charged shot pierces through opponents, so not only can you get the DM5I deal damage, you can also deal damage to those mirrors, as you just saw DK3 there, and do some massive damage.
Only 2 lives left for Ooinu3. That's a monker asshole.
Oh no, he gets stoned! The double inhale! Oh my goodness. Ooinu3 has to do this fight. Oh, he's gonna die! But he calls the friends in time. Green as UFO. However, I think it's all in vain. DK3 has entered the final Dark Mind portion, where he basically plays a shoot 'em up section, because that's what this game needs at the end.
Yes.
However, he could die. He only has 2 health. He has to play it safe.
So, the double Japanese versus Western race up, and we will see as a double kill from the Japanese right now. Very likely.
Oh, 1 HP though. And that's time for DK3 coming from a slight disadvantage there with a final time of 29, I want to say 47. I can't believe the turnaround for DK3.
Yeah, another epic matchup, just like the earlier ones.
This is definitely not the only time in this tournament that a runner has come back from being behind going into Dark Mind. Thoughts turn to MK Cocoon versus Yamayu. Ooinu3 is going to finish up here. Ooinu3 is joined by his Kirby cohorts in this fight. If he were to die, the fight would not resume at 100% HP. It would return back to where he left it. So, thankfully, he will not have to redo this entire fight. And there we go. Ooinu3, after a very disappointing Dark Mind, clocks in at a time at 30:46, I believe that was.
Well, I want a minute separating them. Basically, the Dark Mind.
That Dark Mind 5. Oh my goodness. That Dark Mind 3 as well. Oh my god, so many things unfortunately went wrong for Ooinu3 at the very end there, but that
and now the evidence of how Dark Mind can be woodens everything up. Earlier we will see how one of the snipers Dark Mind going. That is literally hilarious.
It can happen to anybody.
Yes.
Alright, we're going to see if any of the 2 runners would like to do an interview with us to talk about how the run went. I know DK3 is Japanese, and I don't know how good his English is or not, so I don't know if we can get an interview with him. I know Ooinu3 might be down for an interview.
That's true.
GG's going up in the Twitch channel chat here. This was a very good race to watch. Despite both runners doing very different routes and have it be very hard to tell who was ahead, still great performances.
Oh yeah, and DK. So yeah, the DK3 are another example of the lower seed detected matches. So it's the 4 seed versus the 5th seed anyway.
You might want to lower my volume. I think it's way too loud. If you wanna lower my volume.
Okay. Joining us in the channel here is Ooinu3. How you doing, Ooinu3, after that? I can't imagine doing too well.
I don't know what happened. The last split, like, everything went wrong. Like, everything.
Oh my goodness. So missing the double star in, what was that, Dark Mind 3?
Yeah. First, I missed the reset. I reset way too early, so I lost like 10 seconds there.
Yep.
And then the entry that I messed up. Then I called the boys, but they actually, it was worse than I shouldn't have done that because of that I lost the double star and the M4, and I got Stone.
Oh yeah, I got stoned in DM5. Oh my goodness, and you had to do the fight with Master.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like I was in a good pace. I was like plus 20 in my fake PB, fake 2020 PB, and I could have like a low 29, but well, that was the result.
So, yeah. You're one of the few runners in this tournament that does a Mega Titan first. Why is that?
Yeah, basically, I do that because I skip one regular mix. Because if you get the mix on peppermint near the peppermint, you save 2 seconds. That's why I do that.
Okay, and you left Molly for last, which was kind of funny. I assume that was because it's the easiest segment. And you don't really need to worry about RNG in a no reset run.
I mean, one of
You
the
know,
older ones
when
in this
you
game,
don't
so
do
yeah.
that route. Oh my god, someone is calling me. 1 second.
Oh, okay.
Okay, when you do the regular route with after MT, you actually save time because you are near the door, but I think you save like 1 second, something like that. So my route, I think should be like 1 second more than the regular one.
Alright, Urnator, level with me. How
Oh my
worried
god,
were
I can't
you-
hear anything. 1 second.
Oh, sorry. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
He's back.
Sorry. Someone called me and then Discord instantly went to silence.
Ah, okay. So yeah. How worried were you about wheel mix going into this, or is that in the past now?
Yeah. Now that I routed the new mix, I think I should stick with this route. I don't know, maybe I will try, but
I was talking more about the intro, the first wheel.
okay, the intro. The intro one, I messed it up,
teasing you.
and I messed it up in the second screen of the game, and then I messed it up on the mix, and wow, I messed it up on the very first easy screen. I don't know how I did that, but I did.
All right. Well, Urnator, you are not done with the tournament yet. You are knocked down to loser bracket. You are going to be placed down in. You're not going to have another match for quite a bit because you have to wait on the winner of Music Quill versus Helton, and then whoever wins that needs to beat Thomas, and then whoever beats that fights you. So.
I hate to wait.
So, Thomas, do you think you could take out Urnator?
Oh well, I wanted to take Quill first, but yeah, I can possibly pick Quill if I am doing good.
All right. I don't have any further questions for you, Urnator. Thomas, do you have anything to ask?
Well, thanks for commentating the race, and it was a good race. GG to DK. And unfortunately, my last split was horrible, like worse than normal, but yeah, it was a good race. I liked it a lot, and I am looking forward to my next match with Thomas or Music Quill.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's assuming Quill beats Helton, but we'll see.
Sorry. I thought that was Music Quill against whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, that's. All right, thank you, Urnator, for joining us, and that's it for this Kirby the Amazing Mirror race stream. You can follow the runners at these Twitch links, twitch.tv/TheUrnator for Urnator, and DK3 can be found at twitch.tv/Ooinu3. I've been TG, joined by Thomas. You can find us at twitch.tv/HeyI'mTG for me, and you can find Thomas at twitch.tv/DGenMode. Coming up on Speed Gaming, let me look at the schedule here. Over on Speed Gaming 1, they should be nearing the final portions of their Plants vs. Zombies showcase. Coming up after this race, we have some Metroid Fusion going on at the top of the hour. And at 12, we have some Super Mario Sunshine and Goose Game 80% glitchless stuff going on. So there's lots of stuff to check out today. If you're interested in when the next match for the Kirby and the Amazing Mirror tournament is happening, I believe the next race is scheduled for tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, and that's going to be Rox versus Tracy. I don't know who's commentating that, but I signed up for it, but I have a previous engagement. We're going to have 2 back-to-back races tomorrow, actually. Not only do we have the Rox and Tracy at 12 Eastern, we also have Kinnan 11 versus Golder Zoa at 1 p.m. Eastern. All right, that's enough of Babylon. Thank you, Thomas, for joining me.
And peace out.